اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق.
Join us for a 30-part series on Ramadan of Victory. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa mawala wa ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says after A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
وَلْتَكُن مِّنكُمْ أُمَّةٌ يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ وَيَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنكَرِ وَأُولَئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ.
وَلْتَكُن, let there be, minkum, from you, ummatun, a nation, يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ, who calls towards goodness, وَيَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ, who commands with righteousness, وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنكَرِ, and who prohibits one another from evil and indecency. وَأُولَئِكَ, and those ones, هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ, they are the successful ones, they are victorious. In this verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teaches us a lesson in victory. Victory for us as an ummah, for us as a society or a community of Islam. First, Allah Ta'ala commands us, saying that there should be a group of people who calls towards goodness, actively instructing each other and encouraging each other towards lives of righteousness. وَيَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ, commanding one another with that which is known to be good as dictated by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala in His sacred law. وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنكَرِ, and prohibiting one another from evil, that which Allah Ta'ala had declared to be wrong. وَأُولَئِكَ, and those ones, هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ, they are the successful ones. If one looks at the string of statements by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala in reverse, we see that it is an unraveling of who the truly successful or the truly victorious ones are. They are those who prohibit one another from evil, and they command one another with righteousness, and they call towards goodness, and they are an ummah. Collectively, these components are our recipe for societal victory. These verses lay out a clear framework for a prosperous society, one that is built on the principles of collective goodness and mutual support in righteousness. It calls upon us to rise as a community that actively promotes good, establishes justice, and eschews wrongdoing. This is not merely about personal piety, but about creating an environment where virtue is encouraged and vice is discouraged. Enjoining what is right and forbidding what is wrong are not passive acts, but dynamic processes of engagement with our society. It requires us to be proactive in our communities, advocating for ethical standards and helping each other uphold them. It's a call for an active participation in the betterment of society, aligning our actions with noble values of Islam. Moreover, the Quran teaches us to cooperate with one another in matters of piety and righteousness. وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. Our collaboration should be rooted in the consciousness of Allah and the pursuit of His pleasure, and not that of our own, to the better advancement of society and not just selfish goals. When we unite in the path of righteousness, we steer our society away from sin and aggression, thus fostering a culture of peace and justice. In closing, righteous alignment is a powerful catalyst for societal victory. When we as Muslims commit to inviting to good, enjoining right, and forbidding wrong, we set the foundation for a successful community. By cooperating in righteousness and piety, we not only grow individually, but also elevate our society along with us. We become a beacon of light, guiding others towards the path of success, both in this life and in the hereafter, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. May Allah make us a victorious society. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.